Let's get a sense of what are some of the burning economic issues. And Skyping to us from Reading, outside the city of London, is Desola Sumoni, who is a research analyst with Financial Derivatives Company. Desola, good morning. It's good to have you on the program. One of the big stories around your market is the Thomas Cook collapse. This morning's news item saying some of the executives of Thomas Cook may be fried by the UK government for letting this 178-year-old company go down the drain. Bring us up to speed here, Desola, among other burning economic issues.
Good morning, boss, and thank you for having me on the show. Like you rightly said, one of the major burning issues making the news in this part of the world is this Thomas Cook company. This Thomas Cook company, folding up, and it has disrupted a lot of things, to say the least. And like you said, the government is looking to probe the management because this issue has been on for the past 15 years, and unfortunately they were not able to resolve it. And this is like I said, is extremely disruptive for different groups of people. For instance, there are 21,000 workers whose jobs are at risk, with 9,000 in the UK. We are facing potential unemployment. We have the government that now has to spend unplanned money. The cost of the reparations of the about 150,000 Brits around the world is about £100 million that the government has to spend to bring these people back to the country. We have the investors who have lost the equity because of this mismanagement, if you may. And interestingly, there are some gainers in this issue. There are some hedge funds that are bet on the Thomas Cook company folding up, and they're expecting a payout from this, what is called this credit default swaps, which essentially is a form of derivatives that hedge funds can bet on companies that are facing financial difficulties. So I think they're expecting a payout of about $250 million US. So I mean, other yes.
Yes, I know. We just push out what your team came to there. There's a lot of stories around. So let's just spend about 1 minute or so around the oil market, which is a big story, still grabbing the headlines as far as supply, the repairs of the Saudi facilities, and that. 1 minute on that.
I mean, the oil market is definitely converging back to a steady state. I mean, last week we had a knee-jerk reaction after news that the Saudi Arabia oil infrastructure has been hit. We saw oil price reaching record highs of about $70 per barrel, but we are seeing a decline now on growing and increasing U.S. shale production. We are seeing a slowing oil demand growth. We are also seeing assurances from Saudi Arabia that they are able to ramp up production to by the end of this month to meet up the gap that has been created by this shock. So that's what's happening in the market right now.
Okay, a quick one. Let's step into other markets. In the commodities markets, agro products, but talking specifically about pork. This is one big story. $213 billion is the global market size for pork, led by US and China and I think 1 or 2 other countries. Why do you think Nigeria is doing so poorly here? We're doing just about 0.2% of the total global production there, and we're just making less than $1 billion US.
First and foremost, half of Nigerians are Muslims, and then that religion forbids them from eating pork. So we are seeing there's huge demand, but this demand from Muslims is not there. And we are also seeing if you look at the slides, you see that domestic production of pork has actually been increasing. We've seen in the past 5 years, production has increased by an average of 2.3%. But the issue here is that production is not growing fast enough. We see demand is growing faster than production, and because of that, we have a huge demand-supply mismatch where there's more demand than there's supply, and as a result, we are still importing some pork like we do some other commodities. And the estimates put that Nigeria imports about 1 million tons of pork annually. I mean, but there's opportunities across the value chain. There's opportunities to boost production of pork in the country. There's opportunities to process it. I mean, to process bacon, sausages, pork ribs, pork chops. and things like that. So there's those opportunities. There's also opportunities to use to process the pig fat for the pharmaceutical industry, which is quite huge in Nigeria.
Very, very interesting. Desola, let's leave it there for today. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day at Reading. And again, we're checking with you in the days ahead, or maybe on Thursday. Let's bring you back here to expand this conversation. Thank you so much, and see you next time.